Hello everyone and welcome to the Move YouTube channel. My name is Jim. Today we're going to discuss why the UK is currently the best alternative to the US for relocation. We'll also look at how the UK is essentially positioning itself against the tightening of US migration policies. While the US is making things harder, the British are, in many ways, simplifying the process. To be clear, we aren't saying it's an effortless journey or that the UK is the easiest country to move to. However, the UK offers significant advantages, including a powerful passport that can be obtained relatively quickly and without excessive bureaucracy. The path from residency to citizenship is straightforward, though the UK does require a certain level of achievement to qualify for specific routes, such as the Global Talent Visa. While the UK has its own visa restrictions and plans to tighten general migration policies, these changes typically don't affect top-tier talent. Most restrictions target standard work visas, or those relying on social benefits that Global Talent Visa holders don't even access. We want to analyze recent policy shifts and statements to show why this remains one of the most stable migration programs in terms of passport strength, quality of life, and career growth. First, the UK is considering lowering visa fees. This comes as a direct contrast to the US H-1B visa, which now involves significant costs, sometimes reaching $100,000 in total expenses over time, which many employers can no longer justify. Professionals who cannot renew their status in the US are looking for better alternatives. This is where the UK's Global Talent Visa comes in. The government is actively looking to attract these highly skilled specialists by promising more competitive visa costs. One of the main hurdles has been the Immigration Health Surcharge. It costs about £86 per month, which is actually quite reasonable considering it provides full coverage within the National Health Service for the duration of your stay. It is significantly more affordable than private health insurance in the US. The catch, however, is that you must pay the entire amount upfront for the full duration of your visa. For example, if you receive a Global Talent Visa under the Exceptional Promise category, you need to live in the UK for 5 years before qualifying for indefinite leave to remain. If you are moving with a partner, you have to pay the 5-year surcharge for both yourself and your dependent at once. With the current rate at £1,035 per year, that's over £10,000 for a couple, a significant one-time payment. For families with children, this figure can easily exceed £15,000. To remove this barrier, the government recently announced initiatives to attract more experts in AI, life sciences, clean energy, IT, and research. They have also specifically highlighted the humanities. One of the proposed initiatives is the partial or full reimbursement of visa fees for certain categories of specialists. At a recent economic summit, the UK Chancellor, Reeves, stated that in an unstable world, the UK stands out as a beacon of stability. She emphasized that the government is committed to making Britain a stable home for the talent and capital that businesses and investors need to drive economic growth. This is a strong signal, and we've seen this trend of prioritizing talent visas since last year. In 2025, the UK also launched the Global Talent Taskforce, a dedicated fund to finance and attract researchers and innovative teams to the UK. This fund is designed to cover relocation costs, research budgets, and visa expenses. These changes will primarily benefit those applying for the Global Talent Visa. This is why the UK is currently the top alternative to the US for high-level specialists. Unlike elsewhere, we aren't seeing sudden, drastic policy shifts affecting dozens of countries overnight. Instead, we see a long-term strategy to strengthen talent programs, which is very encouraging in today's global immigration climate. If you're interested in moving to the UK, book a free consultation with us. Have a great day.